Hi Jennifer, my name is Neandra Conrad, and here is a full website audit for Aria Dental. So we're going to compare your website versus your main competitor, and there are three main things I wanted to focus on today. First is your Google business page, second, your website content, and third are backlinks. So make sure to stay till the end of this video because I'm going to show you guys how you can potentially have 155 new clients every month. The only thing I asked from you is some feedback. Please reply to this email and let me know if you found this helpful. And if you can also let me know if you're interested in knowing more about this opportunity, I'd greatly appreciate it. So let's get to it. So when a customer is searching for a service, they usually Google it, right? So I went ahead and searched up dentist in San Antonio, Texas, because that's where you guys are located. And the section right here is what we call the Google Map Pack. And to the left of that are Google Business Profiles, or what we call GBP for short. As you can tell, Google only boosts literally the top 3 businesses in the area, and that's why you want to optimize your GBPs. And I'm going to show you how you can do that. So I actually found you guys on the 3rd page of this map pack, which isn't bad, but there's definitely room for improvement. You do want to be found, like I said, on the top 3 spots of this map pack because this is where most of the traffic and leads go to. So the first thing you want to pay attention to are your photos. So you want to add at least 100 plus photos on your website, or sorry, your GBP. And the photos are just a way to boost your credibility overall, not just for Google, but also the people checking out your business. You want to make sure you show the quality of work that you have and the services you offer. So just adding as much pictures as you can are good, but 100 photos is what you want to go for. So next thing I wanted to mention are reviews. You want to make sure you add reviews on a consistent basis. So if you have reviews on outside sources like Yelp or Facebook, also import that in your GBP and it should help your rankings. The third thing I wanted to mention here are what's called a citation. So you want to have a lot of citations across the internet, and citations are basically the name of your business, the address, and phone number. So you want to take that information and register it in famous citation sites like Yelp and BBB. There's plenty of citation sites out there as well, but what you want to do is you want to have more citations than your main competitor so that when you get to these top 3 spots on Google, you can secure your spot and beat your competition, because citations are pretty much just a credibility factor for Google. The more citations you have, the more they're going to recommend your business to your potential clients. So I hope that made sense. Now that we know a little bit about how the map pack works, the section below that is what we call organic search. And this is where 70% of your business comes from, actually. And that's why you want to optimize your website. So I'm going to give you some tips on your website now. So this is your website right now, and I just have to say it is very professional looking. Like, I can tell you guys put a lot of effort in this, and I actually love that the doctor's right here, so it's a lot more personable. So great job on that. But I do tell this to all my clients that you can have the best looking website on the planet, but if no one can find it, then it's not going to do anything for your business, right? And that's why SEO is so important. And I'm just going to give you some tips on what you guys can change so that you can start ranking higher as well. So the first thing I wanted to mention is what we call website content. So the words on your website are basically website content. And you want to have 1,500 to 2,000 words of content. And I know that sounds like a lot, but within that content, you want to include as much buyer intent keywords. So what is a buyer intent keyword? So a buyer intent keyword is just basically what customers will be searching for on Google when they're looking for your service. So an example of that is dentist in San Antonio, Texas. You can even be more specific, saying teeth whitening San Antonio, Texas, orthodontic San Antonio, Texas. It depends on the services that you offer, right? But you want to take all these buyer intent keywords and include that on your website. And that should help the relevancy of your website, and you guys are going to start ranking for those keywords. So that's what you guys have to do. So next, I'm going to pull up my web crawler program to show you what's happening on the back end for you guys and compare that to your main competitor. So these are your numbers right now, and right now you guys are using 238 of those buyer intent keywords. Let's take a look at your main competitor. So your main competitor is actually using 806 of those buyer intent keywords, and you guys are using 238. That's like 4 times what you guys have, right? And by them including as much keywords as they can, they're maximizing all the volume behind those keywords. And that's why you want to know these keywords they're using, formulate your own content around those keywords to target them, and then add that to your website. And that should help your organic search rankings. So the next number I wanted to talk about is this backlink number right here. So basically a backlink is a link from a separate website that links back to your website. And typically you do want to have more backlinks than your main competitor. But I have to say that not all links are created equal. So there are some links that are more powerful than others. So just keep that in mind. So basically your top competitor has 273 backlinks and you guys have 758 backlinks, which isn't bad actually. So great job on adding as much backlinks as you can. But like I said, not all links are created equal. And so I would actually just double check the backlinks you're adding, because there is a reason why SA Family Dental Care is ranking first on Google. So make sure that the backlinks that you add on your website aren't spammy. And just check the relevancy of the backlinks overall. So I'll give you an example. You want a backlink or a website to be about the top 10 dentists in San Antonio, Texas, right? You want to relate that back to your website. You don't want a backlink to be about the top 10 car dealerships in San Antonio, Texas, right? You don't want that link to your website because cars have nothing to do with your services. And so that's not going to help anything. That's not going to help your business at all. So definitely double check your backlinks and make sure they're relevant. So let's tie this all together. Now that you know a little bit about how SEO works, let's just say that you start implementing the things that you learned today and that Aria Dental is ranking first on Google, right? Well, this is the traffic that's going to be coming to your website, because this is what's happening to your top competitor. They have over 3,000 people clicking on their website. And let's do the math here. Let's just say 3,100 people click on your website. Of course, not everyone will become a client. So let's just say 10% of that traffic become buyer intent leads, which basically just means people are interested in your service. So they inquire about it. They call you and ask, hey, how much does it cost to get my teeth whitened, right? That's like 310 people. Well, of course, not every inquiry will become a client. So let's just say half of those inquiries become clients. Well, that's an extra 155 new clients every month just from ranking organically, right? And this is potentially what's happening to your top competitor. And I think that is like really the power of organic search, because SA Family Dental Care didn't even pay for any ads to get this traffic, right? They just implemented the things that we talked about, which is they optimized their website, they made sure their GBP is found, and just pretty much their backlinks are strong. So definitely look into those as well if you want your website to be ranking. So another number I wanted to show you is this value under here actually. The value reads $24,000. This actually shows you how much they're saving every month just from ranking organically. So they're also saving an extra $24,000. And that's huge. That's honestly huge. You can do so much money. You can do so much things with that money. You can reinvest it in your business. You can hire more people. You can invest it in your training. So I really hope this video gave you some value, and this is what I do for a living. I am quite passionate about this because I believe in giving massive value to my clients or just prospects even, because I want you to understand like how this all works. I'm all about transparency and really like saving you the money really, because you don't even have to pay for search really most of the time, and it just breaks my heart to see all these businesses pay for so many ads without understanding how it works. So most of the time it's just a waste of money. So I really hope this gave you a fresh new perspective of how this works. And in the beginning of this video, I did ask for some feedback, so please let me know if you found this helpful, and if you can also let me know if you're interested in knowing next steps. I'd love to lay out an exact plan on how we can beat SA Family Dental Care so that you guys can potentially have 155 new clients every month. Again, my name is Yandra Conrad, and thank you so much for watching this video.